Have you experienced any memory problems? Losing names, dates, even where you left your keys? These are not senior moments, and they are warning signs. Beyond age 60, memory is a worry. But here's the good news. You can protect your brain from injury and cognitive decline by eating well. In fact, scientists at Harvard and the Mayo Clinic say that certain foods can sharpen memory, improve reaction time, enhance cognitive function, and stave off decline, keeping your brain healthy for a very long time. Today, let's take a look at 7 brain foods that will help seniors stay sharp. They're all grounded in science. One taste is simple to work into your meals. Stay on until the end because I'm going to give you an easy 7-day brain menu that you can begin this week. Why brain foods matter? The brain is like a muscle. It requires fuel, oxygen, and the proper building materials in order to remain strong. After 60, the risk of developing memory problems rises, but diet can be changed at the pace of this process considerably. Indeed, research indicates that older adults who adhere to brain-friendly diets, such as the MIND diet, have a 53% lower risk of Alzheimer's disease. That's why simply adding brain foods to your diets isn't just about memory. It is about freedom. It goes to staying sharp enough to enjoy family, hobbies, and life in general. So let's jump into these 7 foods that will keep your brain sharp and your spirit alive. Food number 1, fatty fish. For brain health, fatty fish such as salmon, sardines, and mackerel are best. Why? Because they are full of omega-3s. Your brain is nearly 60% fat. Omega-3s are so important that they're considered the building blocks of brain cells. Without an adequate amount of omega-3s, the brain can't function properly. Take them away and memory falters, attention wanders, mood darkens. Harvard research also indicates that seniors who eat fatty fish at least twice a week have higher memory scores than those who don't. Take Mary, age 70. Before, she would get mentally foggy in the afternoons. Her doctor recommended the addition of salmon twice a week. Within the first few months, she experienced clearer thinking and more regular energy. Easy ways to add it. Grill salmon for dinner. Add sardines on whole grain toast. Or eat tuna salad with olive oil. If you don't like fish, ask your doctor about fish oil or algae-based omega-3 supplements. Bottom line, fatty fish helps to keep your brain cells flexible, which makes memory storage more efficient and ensures that good moods last longer. Food number 2, blueberries. They're small, but blueberries pack a lot of brain power. They are loaded with health-protective antioxidants known as flavonoids. These in turn protect the brain against oxidative stress, the very kind of stress that ages your cells. Research from the Mayo Clinic shows that seniors who consume blueberries regularly score higher on memory and learning tests. Blueberries also enhance blood flow to the brain. Better blood flow results in more oxygen and nutrients to areas of most need. Take George, 74. He began to mix a handful of blueberries into his morning oatmeal. Within a few weeks, the man found his focus sharper when he read and had increased energy during the day. You can eat them alone or in a smoothie, whole or frozen. A cup a day is enough to protect your memory. When you think blue, think brain. Food number 3, leafy greens, spinach, kale, collard greens. These eats are packed in folate, vitamin K, and lutein, nutrients that help protect your brain cells. A Harvard study showed that seniors who consumed 1 daily serving of leafy greens had brains that were roughly 11 years younger than those of people who rarely or never ate them. That's powerful. Linda, 69, was never a big fan of greens, but she started folding spinach into scrambled eggs and adding kale to soups. Soon she realized that she wasn't losing her glasses quite as much. Leafy greens also reduce inflammation. Memory loss is associated with chronic inflammation. Add them to salads, blend them into smoothies, saute them with garlic and olive oil. Even 1 cup daily slows brain aging. Food number 4, nuts and seeds. Nuts and seeds, such as walnuts, almonds, flax seeds, and chia, punch above their weight. They're high in vitamin E, a nutrient that protects brain cells from damage. They're also a source of healthy fats, protein, and magnesium. Older adults who eat nuts every day perform better on memory and processing speed tests, Loma Linda University reported. At 66, instead of reaching for something sugary in the afternoon, Susan now eats a small handful of walnuts. She experienced fewer energy crashes and increased focus at her nighttime book club. Try to eat a couple fingers worth per day, or about 1/4 cup. Walnuts are especially powerful. Even their shape is braining, and the science backs them up as memory enhancers and cognitive performance optimizers. Snack smart, your brain will thank you. Food number 5, whole grains. The brain runs on glucose, but it requires a constant, gradual feed, spikes and then crashes. That's where whole grains do appear. Slow-release energy, foods like oats, quinoa, brown rice, and whole grain bread. This keeps your brain fueled and alert. A study in the Journal of Nutrition found seniors who consumed whole grains had better concentration and less brain fog. Robert, 71, cut white bread into whole wheat toast. He realized that he was staying more alert during the whole morning. Whole grains also contain fiber, which helps heart health, and healthy arteries mean better blood flow to the brain. Simple swaps: oatmeal instead of sugary cereal, brown rice instead of white, whole grain pasta not white. Feed your brain steady fuel, and it will respond in kind. Food number 6, turmeric. This golden spice has stood the test of time. Its active ingredient, curcumin, penetrates the blood-brain barrier and has been shown to lead to various improvements in the pathological processes of brain cells. Curcumin lowers inflammation, raises our levels of natural antioxidants, and may protect our brains by clearing the buildup of toxic amyloid plaques that are a part of Alzheimer's disease. In one study, seniors who consumed curcumin improved 28% in memory tests over just 18 months. You don't need much. The spice turmeric, in the amount of half a teaspoon a day, can help. Stir into soups, stews, or even warm milk with honey. Susan, 68, started drinking golden milk at night, an elixir of turmeric, milk, and cinnamon. She was not only sleeping better, but also thinking more clearly during the day. When it's golden yellow, think of the golden brain. Food number 7, dark chocolate. Yes, that's right. Dark chocolate may be good for your brain. Cocoa is also rich in flavonoids, which are thought to increase blood flow to the brain. More, not to mention healthier, blood flow equals better focus, learning, and memory. According to Harvard studies, seniors that drank cocoa daily had up to 30% improvement in blood flow to the brain. Of course, we're talking about dark chocolate, and at least 70% cocoa to boot, not sugary candy bars. Linda, 72, also savors one small square of dark chocolate after lunch. It offers her a mild boost in mood and focus that doesn't result in the same kind of sugar crash. There is even a bit of caffeine in dark chocolate. That little nudge could enhance alertness. Enjoy a piece as a treat. Both your taste buds and your brain will thank you. While it's true that these foods are potent, don't forget balance. Every good thing in excessive amount can be bad. Consult with your doctor before doing anything drastic to your diet, particularly if you are on blood thinners, have diabetes, or other chronic conditions. Start with small steps. Incorporate one new brain food this week. Pay attention to how both your body and mind react. So that's 7 brain foods to review: fatty fish, blueberries, leafy greens, nuts and seeds, whole grains, turmeric, dark chocolate. I'll provide a 7-day brain menu by way of an easy example. Breakfast, oatmeal topped with blueberries and walnuts. Lunch, spinach salad with salmon. Snack, a handful of almonds. Dinner, 1 serving brown rice with turmeric chicken and a handful of other vegetables. Dessert, a square of dark chocolate. Enjoy those foods in rotation during the following week. You'll cover all 7 brain boosters. These aren't exotic or expensive. These are daily foods with miraculous potential. Feed your brain consistently, and it'll give you clarity, focus, and sharpness. Your brain is the command center of your life. Defending that is a way of defending your independence. What you eat today affects your memory tomorrow. And the best part? It's never too late to start. How many of these 7 foods do you already eat? And which one will you be joining this week? Let me know in the comments. I'd like to hear. If this video inspired you, please like and subscribe and share it with a friend who wants to stay sharp after 60. Strong legs give you freedom. A sharp mind gives you joy. Together, they render life after 60 not simply longer, but better.